Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you for a magazine make. So this magazine is Crafts Beautiful, and it is the Christmas 2020 edition. So I have took it out of the packaging, but it does come with a bonus craft gift, and I'm wondering if that's because I bought it from Tesco's, and also it was $7.99, just so that you're aware. And it just says here as well, look, get your free create and craft Dawn Wheeler card making kit worth $24.99, UK only, just pay postage. So not a bad kit actually, so we'll have a look at that. So I might have to invest in that. So we get two gifts with it, so I'll go through the gifts in a moment. So this is the magazine, so it is the Christmas 2020 edition. So it's issue 351. Yeah, so let's have a look to see what we have inside. I'm not going to go through it all because it is available still in the shop, so we'll just grab a couple of pages and sort of go through it from there. None my luck, it'll just be adverts because that seems to be where I open them up at. So lots of inspiration in this. We've got this which is free Crafters Companion Die and Stamp Advent Calendar. That's quite nice. So that's if you would like to subscribe to them. We've got ideas of lots of different types of Christmas cards. I do like Crafts Beautiful. I think I like it because it's not just, I'm trying to sort of get away, yeah. So it's not just cards, it's got a bit of everything in, and I do a lot of different sort of styles of crafting, which I think is fab. So it's quite nice to sort of have more other like ideas within it. I am just flicking I'm going through every page, and I don't normally, so but yeah, I really do love, I do like this one. I think it just has a nice variety of things in it. They've got an offer on, so you can actually try Crafts Beautiful for $9.99 for 3 issues, which I don't think is bad at all. So definitely have to look at doing that, because at the minute I keep sending my husband out to buy to get them for me. They also have an offer on Paper Crafter as well, and that is 3 issues for $14.99. So yeah, we've got November's issue, which is this in Crafts Beautiful, which is a snowflake card kit. So lots of Christmas. Not sure that I mean, I love Christmas, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if you're the same, but I have lots and lots of Christmas crafts to do, and really for yeah, I have more than what I'll ever need, I think. So sometimes I think magazines, I don't mind 1 or 2 gifts Christmas, but every now and again I do like yeah, over the Christmas season I like stuff ready for the summer and ready for the spring. So I'm not sure if you're the same. So yeah, so that is that. So really nice. Going to read that tonight when I go to bed, like I normally do. Right, then these are the gifts. So this is the gift that came with it. So it's an 80-piece bumper kit. It's stamp and decoupage card making pack from Bo Bunny and American Crafts. So it's create stunning Christmas cards. You get 18 stamps and build a Christmas tree scene. So if I can actually open this properly, we'll be able to get everything out. So this is where you struggle. I see. Okay, so we even get the card bases in it, which is really good. Yeah, so let's have a look. Right, we've got our foam dots. We do have our card bases, so we actually have 3 card bases within this. We then have some papers which are double-sided, and oh my word, they are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So they are going to be straight away. I've got so many ideas coming into my head, so definitely going to make a couple of cards with you today. How lovely are those? So those papers are beautiful. We also get some foam squares. always useful to have. And then we get these, so we've got these to make our advent calendars with, and they've actually got, so we can actually make an advent calendar, which I think is quite nice. And then we've got some little toppers as well, and some gift tags, and we've got some little houses which are really, really nice. We've then got this embossing folder up at the top of loads of little houses, which is really cute. And then we also have this stamp set. So we've got this layering tree. We've got this really nice, very simple Merry Christmas. I really, really like that. We've got warm wishes and a couple of snowflake stars, bows, and some presents. So the stamp set actually is gorgeous. And then to go with the advent calendar, so I'm assuming that behind these doors, so we cut these apart. Yeah, so I'm assuming, or do we have them so that they're like that on a piece of paper? Because then we would take them off, and underneath we've got all these different stamps that we can colour in and put together. Do you know, I'll come on and do that, because what I'm thinking is that you're probably best off just gluing that down as it is. It would have been nicer if you could sort of cut them, but I don't think you can. But I like the idea of having a sort of one square over each stamp type thing, because otherwise you could only really use, maybe get away with that one of the stockings. Yeah, I'll have a look, see what I can do. I was hoping to do the advent calendar with you soon anyway, because I do have an idea for that, so I might incorporate these stamps and we'll do that together. But these are gorgeous. We've got lots of sort of different ones. We've got Jingle All the Way, and there's Santa with his reindeers, snow globe, snowman and trees, make merry. So really, really nice, just to add, well, you could add it to cards, ATCs, gift tags, and then we've got these numbers as well. But these numbers would be really good for birthdays as well. So yeah, we can use them for anything really. So that's what we are getting. Okay, so I am going to come in, I'm going to make a card. I'm going to use their card bases because they have gave us them. And then, what size is this paper? So this paper is 6 3/4 square, I think. Yeah, so it's 6 3/4 square, and it fits onto there perfectly, which is awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear down this part, and then I'm going to tear down this part. So this is going to be my base, just like that. So like that, really, really liking that. Let's have a look. What else do we have? I do have that one. Excuse me, I'm yawning. I do apologise. I'm quite tired. Ooh, I like that, and I like this Happy Holidays, which I think would be nice. I'm thinking this one. Where's my scissors? So I think we should fussy cut this, because I think this will be nice on it. So yeah, I like that idea. And then I'll keep that bit there for another card, because we can have that tucked in. So I'm going to try and leave a border around it, just because we've got the wreath with all of the greenery on, so it sort of all matches in quite nicely. I think it's best just to leave a nice little border, but then we can add on some ink around the edge just to make it blend if we wish to. So just going around and putting that all together. So this is going to look gorgeous. These papers are just absolutely beautiful, but I love Bow Bunny papers. I have very few of them, and what I do have, I got their Christmas ones last year, and I just won't use them because I absolutely love them. So yeah, which is silly really, because we buy them, don't we, to actually use. But I have noticed I'm one of these hoarders of paper. So if I really love it, I buy one to use and then I have one to hoard. So yeah, which isn't really the way you're meant to go about things. So, but yeah, That's how it is. Are you a paper hoarder though? Do you do the same thing? Right, okay, so not sure when this magazine came out. I want to say it came out a few weeks ago because I did see Ruth from Coastal Crafts. She did haul it. So I want to say it's been out for a few weeks. So, but it should definitely be in your local Tesco's. If not, they've probably sold out. So maybe Asda or somewhere like that. I'm not really sure now where to get magazines because, like I say, normally I get them posted out to me. But this one I haven't got around to subscribing yet, which is silly because you actually pay less than what you would on the price in the shops. But my husband buys me this one. He's bought me it now every month for the last 3 months. How lovely is that? So I just think that's really, really nice. I'm just thinking of adding that on there just so that it blends, because we have this bit here as well, so just to sort of all keep it tying in, and then have that one just, oh no, have that one up there because we have the baubles, and then have that one just down there. So then we've got the 3. I really like that. Right, okay, let's use the stamp sets. Where have we popped it? Under there, because I'm thinking that Merry Christmas, it'll just look absolutely gorgeous. But I do need to take it off here, and I do need to pop it onto the stamp block, which I just have here. Actually, it's a very large stamp block for this one. Right, let me move some of this out of the way because we seem to have got it quite messy. I don't need that. I had actually prepped some card bases ready to do it, so I wasn't sure. I didn't actually know that we had card bases in with this, so that was really nice. Right, let's get this stuck down before I start stamping away. So I'm just going to use my double-sided tape. So let's get some of that on. So on we go. Oh, a bit much, but that's fine. We'll just break a little bit off, like so. Okay, so like I said, just going to use my double-sided tape. I've got absolutely loads. This is the next thing now that I'm using up. So I've managed to use up most of my foam squares. So I'm actually quite happy they've put some foam in, because I have very little left now. So I have just been using scrap cardstock for my what's the word? Dimensions. Like dimension on the card. So I've just been using scrap cardstock, but it works perfectly, so highly recommend it, and it's less waste as well that we pop into the bin. Okay, so I've got this, let's use this, so just an example. So we would just pop that there, and I want a couple of pieces to raise that up, so like that, and then a couple of pieces for this one. But like I say, it's so much better. I mean, this would just normally go straight in the bin. If I hadn't used it by the end of today, then it would have done, but if we can use it, then we may as well. And it actually matches quite nicely in with the theme as well, which I think is quite nice. Right, I'm just going to use my Nuvo glue. This is just about run out, so I'm not sure. I will have to get a new glue out of my stash. So, okay, so there's that piece. And then we just adhere that down onto our card, just like that. So let's do the same with this one. Oh, without trying to drop everything. So just like that, and then again. Okay, and then just place that up in that top corner. So we've got the dimension but without using our foam pads. So it helps it because it'll make this card completely recyclable, which I think is awesome. Right, now I just need to pop this up. So I could either use, let's have a look here, I've got some more bits here. So that should cover that bit. I'll do another one just to be on the safe side. And then 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that just needs to sort of go down there. And I do need 3 bits of each. So again, let's glue these all down. Right, I'm going to have to go because I think my husband's just walked in. So I'm going to go and talk to him and then I'll be back. So I'll glue this down and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry about that. Right, okay, so I've stuck that down. I just built it up with some card just to give us that dimension. So what we're going to do now is the sentiment. So I'm just going to use a bit of this paper just because I think it's quite nice. And I'm going to use my archival ink. We'll just use, so I'm just going to use my jet black archival ink. I have a feeling I need to re-ink it. I'm not 100% sure. I might actually need to clean the stamp. So thank you everybody for all your suggestions on how to get the coating off my stamps and how they work. It really does make a difference. So I'm going to try all your suggestions. So some have suggested to use rubbers to rub them off, and other bit I'm trying to think what else, to stamp them off a few times first, to wash them with soapy water. So I've had quite a lot of suggestions, so thank you so much. Honestly, you guys are such a wealth of knowledge. It is amazing. So yeah, it's really good because I learn from you guys. So right, I'm just going to trim this, and I seem to have done that very wonkily. So because I've done that very wonky, I'm just going to fussy cut around it. So I don't know why I went in from that end, and I don't know why I didn't get my trimmer out. So yeah, so this is how you would save your sentiment if you just did like what I did. So just fussy cut around it. Thankfully I like fussy cutting, so it's all good. Right, so bring my card back. Oh, I think that looks beautiful. So let's pop that on there. So I do have a little bit more cards, so let's cut some of this off. Now I'll use the foam squares for the other cards, just so this video isn't going to be super long, but I just wanted to show that because we did get the foam squares with it, but at the minute I am liking the recycling part of things. So I'm just making sure we're not going to go over. Oh, and they're the dogs. Right, okay, I'm going to put these on and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see if they will be quiet now. Don't know what they're wanting. Well, actually I do. Lady was jumping on top of Quincy, and Quincy was, trying to stop her, but then ended up playing with her, so they were having a play. Right, okay, so there's that. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my Nouveau drops. What colour should we bring in? Let's have a look. I'm thinking maybe gold. Oh, I've got this dirty bronze. That might be nice. Nope. Just sort of going through, seeing what I can find. Oh, what about, that's a nice gold. Or antique rose. No, I think this one. What about glitter? Ooh, I don't know which one. Yeah, right. This is the problem, isn't it? When you've got too much stuff, you just don't know which ones to go for. I think that one's too dark. I think this one would be lovely, but it's Christmas, isn't it? So you'd want to put glitter on. Let's go with glitter. So I'm going to go with honey gold. Nouveau. glitter drops, so I'm just going to pop them, and it does dry clear, but it's a gold glitter in it, which is just absolutely gorgeous. And I just think there's something about adding either little gems or nouveau drops that just make a difference. Right, so there is our first card created. How gorgeous is that? I love that. Right, let's make one more. I was only going to make one, but I want to make another one now. Right, where's our cards bases? So let's do another card base. So I'm actually going to come in with the pink. So let's use this pink. And let's do a card this way around. Because we've got this gorgeous, gorgeous paper that I think would go really nice. Now I am going to cut that down. So let me just pop that over there. So I'm going to cut it down, I think, to 3.5 inches. Yeah, so that's my panel. Yeah, because then we've got a border, so that's 3.5 inches. I want one of these borders, but I don't know which one I want. Which one do you think? Okay, let's see what else we've got, because there might be something else that goes quite nicely. What I am thinking is, she says, oh, we've got that, but yeah, see that again, it won't go. Got them. Oh, that's nice. I might add that onto it. And how about we use some of these? Yeah, I'm going to use some of these. Right, okay. So let me cut this. So that's 3.5. So I'm going to do this one as a 2-inch. Yeah. So let's do this as 2 inches. A 2-inch panel. I'm just going to run that along there and just along there. How nice is that? Yeah, really like that. So that's what I'm going to do there. Then we've got this little Merry Christmas, which I quite like. I'm trying to think. Oh, how about we don't put much on, but we do the baubles, because we do have quite a few of the baubles. And then like that. So what about if we did something like that on it? What do you guys think? I'm thinking though, although it needs to be that way around, doesn't it? Yeah. And then we have got these stars. Oh, it might be a bit too much actually. But what about if we, they're not very well in. We just pop some stars just down there, just like that. So 3 stars in that corner. What do you think? And you know what I'm going to do as well, if I can find some, is I got some of these from, oh, that pink might go nice, or the blue. Oh, I don't know. From Love from Lizzie. So I might add them in just across. I don't know whether to add that pink. I've got the red, but I don't think the red goes, or the silver. But then we've got gold there. Unless I take off those stars. Yeah, because that needs cutting around. Right, I might add the silver in actually, because I'm going to get rid of that border all the way around this one. It's not straight all the way around, and I think it would just annoy me, so I don't mind getting rid of that. So just like that. It's not very straight. Okay, so yeah. Right, okay, let's stick that down. So start off with this one. Just going to grab my double-sided tape. So just like what we did with the last one. Right, let me move all of our bits out the way that we're not going to be using, just so that we've got some room. Right, I do need those foam squares, so we'll use them. So I think I'll pop up those baubles because I think they're quite nice. Oh, yeah. Right, once I've done this, before I stick down the red piece, I'm going to pop on some of these peel off borders. You could either do use the peel offs, or you could just mat. So I'm just really using the peel offs because it's just like matting them really, and it gives that nice sort of border. Right, so there's that. So let me just take all of that off. So I am going to use I'm going to use the second largest, I think. Oh, don't want to use the large. No, let's use the largest because it's a nice. Oh, if I can get it off. So just no, that's not wanting to come. They've so there. Yeah, right there we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run it. So using my mat for help, I'm just going to run it right the way across the top because I want it so that I can sort of tuck the ends under. I mean, they're really sticky, and once they're on, that is it. But I just think if we can actually stick the ends under, it'll just give it just that little bit more stability. So, so we know it's not going to come off. So let me get another piece. But how nice does that look? So just all the way along. So like that. And keep these little bits because honestly you can use them. Especially if you know that a part of your design is going to be covered. You can just put those little bits at the end. I mean, what a difference that makes. Doesn't that look lovely? Right, let's grab some double-sided tape. So I'm just going to adhere that down like that and there. So I only need 2 pieces. We don't need any more than that. Okay. I'm going to just have it just down to the bottom. So there's that bit. And there goes Quincy again. Honestly, these dogs today, I am so sorry. Yeah, but as most of you who watch my channel quite regularly, you will know the lady is a frequent visitor and Quincy is normally a very noisy visitor. So Quincy's camera shy. Lady's definitely not camera shy, as most people know. I did a live a couple of weeks ago on my Facebook group and our lovely lady ended up joining in. So it was, yeah, it was quite funny actually. I'm hoping to do another live come this Tuesday on my Facebook group if you would like to join me. So I'm looking at trying to do maybe every second Tuesday. So what you see me doing now is I'm just taking off these tabs just because they're quite annoying, and then I'm going to use the foam and I'm just going to pop on a piece of foam behind each one and then stick it up like that. So the larger ones I'll put 2 on, so that one needs 2. Yeah, so we're not using the bits of card on this one, we are using the foam, but it does come with it, so I don't feel too bad. Yeah, right, and then let's stick that on there. Okay, so like that. So now this one, I think this one's going to need a few more. Yeah, that'd be fine. The downside to the foam is all the little bits that you have to take off, but the good side to the foam is it's a lot quicker. So actually I might need to move that one over. I don't think that looks right where it is, so I might have to move that one. Although, no, I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Right, okay, so that's there. And then we've got our little Merry Christmas. Yeah, that needs moving. Our little Merry Christmas just in there. So I'm going to move that there. Thankfully these are not very strong. There. Yeah, I like that. Right, okay, I'm just going to pop some of the foam pads on there. I did get a tip off one of my lovely subscribers that if you're struggling with getting off any of the foam backing when you're doing it, to push in with your nail, and it automatically, and it helps, and so it does. So if you just push down with your nail, it gives you a starting point. How cool is that? That's the first time I've tried it actually. So thank you so much. I'm really sorry I forgot your name. But yeah, thank you so much. I do read every single comment. I try and also answer every comment, or at least put a heart on every comment that you give me, because I really do appreciate it. And if I've missed your comment, it's because I haven't seen it. So I'll apologise, but I do try and answer every comment. Right, I'm just thinking that's going to sag in that centre. So let's pop some more on. Normally when I've got these foam pads and they don't want to come off very easily, what I tend to do is just put glue on. I haven't had a card fall apart on me yet, so yeah. Right, okay, last thing I'm going to do is Nouveau drops. So I don't know if these ones are my broken ones. Yeah, that one's the broken one. So ooh, how about, do I do glitter? Yeah, we'll do glitter. I don't know why I'm even asking, because I'm going to put a little bit of the glitter just on the top of each of the baubles, and just to give some a bit of interest. And then yeah, I'm just going to pop on some little dots across there, and then 3 across there, so just like that. And I think that is my cards finished for today. So yeah, right, let me move all of these out the way. So I'm going to tidy up my desk, and then I'll come back and then you can have a look at the finished thing. So I'll be back in a second. Right, sorry, I'm back. Before I go, I thought I will have a go at the Christmas tree, because these Christmas trees are gorgeous. So, and I thought it would be such a shame if we don't actually do them on here. So let me get a couple of greens. The greens I'm going to use is leaf green, and look for a darker one if I can find one. Yeah, and library green. So that's what I'm going to use. So I thought, let's have a go at doing one of the trees, because it is a layering stamp, so I think that it'll be quite nice to sort of try it and see what it looks like. So yeah, okay, let's see how we go. So I'm just going to pop that in the middle like that and give that a really, really good press down. Just leave it for a few moments so that the colour does stick into the cards like that. And then let's take this one off, and then let's grab our layering stamp. I'm not sure if I'll have chosen the right greens, but we will see. So, and then get our layering stamp, and we can sort of see, oh, that's sort of just being very staticky. And again, just wait for that colour to sit in, and there we have it. So that is our layering stamp. I think this is actually meant to be snow now that I'm looking at it, isn't it? So I think that, oh, I've just had a thought. I think that would look so much better as snow. Right, I know what we can do. So let me just cut this off. I was just using one of the card bases, but let's do it on the other side so we don't waste. Right, I'm going to do, let me wipe this off. I'm going to do some heat embossing so it'll look like snow, because I think that'll look gorgeous. And I'm going to use I have this one, which is a tinsel snowflake, so we'll use that one. So let's re-stamp this. So yeah, make sure we've got plenty of ink on it. And then I'm going to get my embossing ink, and then we'll use that. So let's just do it in this corner. I might do two actually, because then we can fussy cut them out and we've got two cards. So it's a little bit extra, but I was just sort of thinking about it when I was yeah, tidying away. Let's do it that way. Okay, so just like that. Now I need to make sure this is completely dry. So now that that's done, let me find my embossing ink wherever I've put it. Oh, that's a thought. I don't know where I've put it. Okay, let's think. What else could we use? I do have this one, which is a very, very pale pink, and you can't actually see it. So where have I actually put my embossing? Let me have a look, see if it's in my drawers. I don't think it will be. No. Right, okay, so I don't know where there is, but yeah, we'll just use this one, because like I said, this one is the only one that I have. I am recording. Wow, that was my husband. Yeah, not even gonna say anything. Right, okay, so let's pop that on here. Okay, and then put that there. So I'm going to do the one to see if it works, just because of the colour. And let's pop this on. So like that. Ooh. And I need a piece of card, and just to shake that off onto. Oh, I think that's going to look lovely actually. Ooh. And then let's heat that up. I don't know if you can see, it has gone. But while that is sticky, I'm actually going to put another layer of the embossing powder on, just so it has just that little bit more texture. And then heat that up. There. How gorgeous does that look? Oh, that is beautiful. Right, I'm going to do the same to the other one. So I'll do, yeah, I think that's lovely. So that's what you can sort of do with the stamps. Like I say, it wasn't really what I was going to do. It is just a little extra sort of bit at the end, just because I wanted to see how it looked. So I'm going to do the same to this bit. So try and get it lined up as best as I can, and then come in with our embossing powder. And again, I'm going to do a couple of layers with this, just because I like how it is. Oh, I don't know if you can see it turning. While that's still warm, go back over it with some more embossing powder, and then I'm actually going to go over it again because I'd just like to see how. So the thicker that you want it, just the, you just keep going in layers. Right, that one is absolutely perfect. That glitter is just positioned all the way through perfectly. How nice is that? Right, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to pop all of this away. I'm going to fussy cut them two out, and then we'll have a look at what we've made. But yeah, definitely going to make them into a card because I think they're going to be gorgeous. But yeah, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. So with those, I've ended up just doing this really little simple card. So what I thought I'd do is I'll show you quickly how I did that, and then I'm definitely gonna go. So it just goes to show how you can get yourself quite easily distracted. So you saw how I did the tree. So I've just got a craft card base here. It's a 3.5-inch square, and all I'm going to do is on the back of here, so just for quickness, I am using a couple of these foam pads. So I just stuck those on. So I'm going to take them off like so, and then put that into the center of the card like that. So there's that. And then on the Merry Christmas, I'm just going to half this foam pad because it is going to sit over the top of that. So making sure that we have it on the right bit. We're just going to pop this on. So these would make really quick, easy cards. Just cut that down. There we go. So we're just going to do that. I'm just going to grab a bit of my glue to put some glue across there, and I'll just pop a bit on there as well. And then I adhered that to the bottom. Now if you wanted to outline it with a pen, you can, to make it stand out more. It's entirely up to you, but I quite like it the way that it is. However, it does need to be over just a little bit more. So there. And then I just got my Nuvo drops. So I got my pale gold ones, and I put some baubles on the tree. So just really small ones. I mean, if you haven't got Nuvo drops, small gems would be fine for this. You really do not need to use these. You can just use gems. So just like that. We'll have one at the top. There we are. And then I got my glitter gold one, so the honey gold, and I just popped them little dots, sort of just here, there, and everywhere, really, all the way around. So like I say, really quick and easy, and you could definitely batch make these as well. You don't have to use this stamp to do this. You could do it with any sort of Christmas tree stamp that you wanted, but so I mean, there's no sort of method at all. I just went where I wanted to, and that's it. And that's so very simple. So 3 very different cards. Yeah, I think they've all turned out really lovely. So there you have it. They're my cards today. So it is using the magazine gifts, and it is from Crafts Beautiful. This is the Christmas edition 2020, and it's issue 351, and it costs $7.99. I found this one in my local Tesco stores. Well, my husband did. He buys me every month because he knows me. But that is it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry if it's gone on really long. I know I got a bit carried away. I seem to do that quite a lot. But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.